following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know the voice, you know the name, and now you can see the face. It's your boy, Cheetah.
It's your boy Yoder.
Yo, it's your boy Chop. Holy shit, I'm live on TV, man.
Alright, calm down over there, fella. It's about time, man. We finally got all three of us, finally. Took long enough.
The OGs.
Yeah, man.
Well, you two.
How does it, are you feeling some type of way that there was two people here before you?
Nah, let me get something straight on that one. Fighting is not Drew, it's Chop. Papa Yoda, I don't like the beard. I'm going for your chair one day, too.
No, this is my chair.
Yoda, watch.
Yoda, tell him.
The captain's going to be in that chair
Yoda, tell him.
It's going to be.
Assigned seating's already been established. I'm right here, baby. I'm the face of the program now.
It's bright in here.
You gotta have a beautiful face, so you know. I gotta be the face of the whole show. You know? Yeah. So back again, back another week. Very excited about this episode. Not only because finally got the three of us together, but you know, it's a pretty solid topic. Something that I've been a personal fan of for many years. I'm a big believer in it. Mm-hmm. You know. I think it kind of fits perfectly with, the kind of stuff that we've talked about before. So I'm pretty excited. It's like, we had the first episode we did here, was yours. It was a little serious, Mm-hmm. Then we had whatever the hell last episode was. Who even knows what that was? That was just a bunch of guys just talking shit, basically. I think this is kind of back to form of what we do, something nice, something funny. Mm-hmm. Something we could really get into.
Something that would Chopper do all the time.
Yeah, it's perfect. We got our pod comedian back. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm not for sure what camera to look at.
Oh my god, just look wherever. Don't overthink it.
It's like
look forward.
It's like my hands.
No, don't do it.
It's like my hands. I don't want to do them. Ricky, pull them down.
Also, real quick before we get into anything else, I do also want to give a shout out to our man behind the scenes, my man, Mr. Rich, who single-handedly saved our episode last week from the brink of not coming out. Maybe, you know what? Once I started to remember some of the stuff we talked about in that episode, I started to think maybe that was the universe telling us we shouldn't have put the episode out. Because there was some stuff on there that probably shouldn't have been said. But whatever, it's out there now. Who cares? Hence the name of the episode. Don't cancel us, please. It was just talk. But yeah, so, Yoder, no, you know what, let's start with Chop. He hasn't been here in 2 weeks. Chop, how are things? How's life these days?
Yeah, life's good. Working. Bullshit work. Gotta make me miss the first episode here. Mm-hmm. And
very unfortunate.
Yo, we almost had a little fallout. Like this. That much little fallout. That one.
You don't have to put your hand in front of the mic. There's a camera all around you, right? I can see wherever you put your hands.
See, I'm used to be in the studio where I'm like this, not this way, that way.
Look at me and Yoder talking about it like we're professionals. All right, we've only done 2 episodes. We're already so comfortable. Camera loves us. Good job, Yoder. Pound.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to just be me and you. That's okay. We want to feel. In this day and age, you got to make him feel inclusive.
I'm trying to get used to this.
You'll get used to it. It grows on you a lot quicker than you think, honestly. I think we were pretty comfortable with it after the first episode. We got pretty good at it, so.
I'm just not used to not eating.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a big no-no, too. Don't be stuffing your faces on this one. Because now they could see you guys stuff your faces. So you got to wait until after. It's hard for you guys.
Or put a blanket up.
Hit up Mr. M's.
There you go. We'll just block one of the cameras on your side. Let you eat a little bit and then put you back on it. But what else has been going on? Anything else? Anything exciting happening? Or
just working and miss you clowns. I really did.
Stop it.
I really did.
I'm so cool that when people are nice to me, I start to cry. Just so you guys know. So I don't handle niceness very well.
He doesn't, Yoda.
But yeah, it definitely. I won't lie to you. It definitely was not the same. You know, having 2 episodes here and not having you here. It feels weird when the 3 of us aren't together. That's why, like, me and Yoda were talking, you know. I think in this new place, we're going to try to be more consistent than we were at the precinct. We're going to try to do, you know what I mean, get in here. If not all of us can get in every week, then at least 2 of us every week. You know what I mean? Stay consistent on it and try to, you know, keep pumping out an episode at least once a week. You know, give the people something to listen to. Give something to watch.
Something to look at.
Yeah, not you. That's all me over here. I'm looking good.
I didn't realize how good looking motherfucker I am on this TV of mine.
But yeah, that's good, you know. Work. That's life, I guess.
Right.
Yoder, what about you? What's going on?
Not much. Just they've adjusted my medication, diabetic.
Oh,
And
boy.
to go through our first episode, the insurance companies, apparently the insurance companies know what medications you should take, not the doctor. So they changed my Fargoza to Januvia, and now instead of being normal, it's extremely low. So it's in the 50s and 60s.
I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like a couple of those words might be made up. Are they made up words or is it real medicine?
Those are real meds.
Oh, okay. You never know, man. You know? They could be prescribing you like Valiums and just the whole time it's just Tic Tacs. You're like, why are these Valium minties?
But that is true. Some medical fields
Hey, man,
is
they do.
placebo
You never
effect.
know. Yeah, you never know. They've given you a pill that does nothing. And you think it, you know, makes your sex drive higher. In reality, it's not that.
It's not that.
I had like a good punchline in my head, and then I completely lost it. So, yeah, I think the question we're all asking, all the audience wants to know: have you had a run-in with a deer since the last episode?
No deers.
Good.
Wait,
That's good.
you're deer free since last year?
Since October.
Oh shit!
Round of applause for Yoder. It's a very big moment.
Jordan's been a whole year.
Oh man, it's very exciting. You guys gonna like? You guys should go out somewhere and have somebody make you a deer cake, and then you just smash it.
Hey, we should. So if we get,
You know?
yeah, we should as soon as we get enough subscribers.
You
100
know,
subscribers.
for enough people, for enough money, you could pay a woman to sit on a cake for you. Just saying.
That's 1,000 subscribers right there.
I've been to a dark sides of the internet, so you can get anybody to do anything for some money. Just so you know. Just giving you the idea.
But
Not saying you got to do it, but
Yeah.
but in reality, for you to get a deer cake, let's get 100 subscribers. Then we do it live on the air.
well, let's before we get there, let's get to 30. We're literally at 29 for the past week, and it's killing me. Whoever the 30th subscriber is, I'm gonna kiss you right on the lips, just so you know.
Get a free toaster.
Yeah, there you go. I'll give you a toaster.
Not free toaster yet.
I got like 3 of them. You can have one for free. Not my Bob Ross one though. That one means too much to me.
Does he really turn out to be Brow Ross?
Hell yeah. Kind of looks like Jesus, but with an afro. It's beautiful. But that's good. I'm glad you haven't had any deer. You know. It's isn't that weird that we do an episode about insurance companies and then you have a bad run-in with an insurance company?
Mhm.
That's the universe, man. I'm telling you some stuff.
And then I was flipping through the reels. The CEO of United Health was found guilty of they used AI.
Yeah.
They use AI to approve or disapprove your claim.
I'm so
we've-
sick.
We've taken humans out
yeah,
and put in
literally.
AI now.
Literally.
And the AI was inferior, so they were denying seniors their claims. So now they were selling, or families were selling belongings to pay for their surgeries or keep them in the nursing home because they were denying them.
I'm already tired of AI, man. I'm already tired of. You ever seen iRobot? That's gonna be our futures.
Or Detroit?
I hope I'm as badass
Or the Terminator.
as Will Smith is in that movie. He's badass in that movie. I hope
Or
I'm that
Detroit
badass.
becoming human. Good game, by the way.
Oh yeah. Did you guys seen a? I seen a video the other day of him in I forgot where it was, some sex robot. You could pay money to have sex with a robot, and it like talks to you like a woman, and it's just crazy. You'd do it, wouldn't you? You fucking weirdo. Oh, that's cool though. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm already tired of AI, man. I'm already sick of it. I say that while I have an iPhone and an iWatch on at this moment, but
Yes, sir.
hey, man, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. If they could turn me into a robot, I'm going, dude. I'm gonna live forever. That'd be sick.
Same.
Oh yeah, I've had a good week too. Thanks for asking. Nobody gives a shit. It's cool.
Well, we didn't ask you.
You guys
it's
don't
like
care. I get it.
How was your week so far, Cheetah?
Oh, thanks for asking. It was great. I've had a lot of big moments happen to me this week. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to keep them to myself. I don't want to share. Just kidding. Of course I'm going to share. My dream girl on Instagram messaged me. She acknowledged my existence, and I'm probably going to ride that high for the rest of my life now. So then she immediately stopped responding. So, but hey, man, she knows I exist now, and she knows I got a cat. That's the first step toward marriage. Also, yeah, I haven't really been doing much, just working. That's about it. Been taking a couple, as single men say they shoot their shot. I've been shooting my shot, but professionally.
Ooh.
Trying to land us some guests for the pod.
I did too.
I did get an email back from somebody, pretty big company I'm pretty excited about. I hope they're interested in sitting down for an interview. I'd love to talk to them. This company called Sosa. They work to. They're kind of like what Chris Hansen does, basically. They like work to help get child predators off the streets. So like, they had a show on HBO Max that I watched, and that's how I got introduced to them. And they would basically they would have these actors, and they would have them pose as young girls online to lure in men, and then they'd set up a sting operation basically to catch these men trying to solicit a minor, basically, and then have them thrown in jail. The work they do is great, and I spoke to one of the founders. I told her, we don't want any self-promotion out of it. We just want to, help them spread their message to another audience. So I'm waiting to hear back, so hopefully I hear something. But if not, worst you could say is no, but at least I tried, right?
Right.
And then I also talked to Raul today, the guy who started Dirty Bird Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah, you heard about the new location?
Yeah. That's what made me reach out to him. He said he's down to come in for an interview, so we're going to talk, set something up. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope you bring some food.
I'm going to tell him, yo, man, bring some food. We'll try it live on there, rate it or whatever. I'm going to give it a good rating because I've seen his picture and he looks kind of scary, so. But he's also a cop, too, so I think it'll be cool to talk to him. Not just about Dirty Bird, but maybe talk a little bit about being an officer, too.
Oh, man. Cool. We had a firefighter.
Yeah, perfect.
EMT. Now we got to sit these.
Yeah, then Chop over here, if we could pull this one off, got us a real big pull.
Not yet.
You want to go ahead and tell him who you talked to?
Talk to the Conway to the machine.
That'd be a big pull for us.
Because his brother's West Side.
Those are the guys, like Benny the Butcher and all them. You don't know, you're old, but trust me, it's a big pull. I reached out to him. He left me on red, but that's okay.
I reached out to him and said, hey, Conway.
He's famous, so he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Right.
I'm trying to take all the shots this year, man. I'm going for everybody. Nobody's too big.
Or too
least
small.
they could say is no.
Right.
But if they said yes, then guess what? That puts us on a whole new map. Maybe I'll DM a model and she'll say yes, and then she'll come on and we'll fall in love, and I'll leave you guys behind in the dirt.
Yeah, sure.
And go become a model's wife or a model's husband. Never know, man. Crazier things have happened.
Right.
Yoda, I just had to admit, I like this background.
Yeah, man, this place is awesome.
It's like this background's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what do you think? What do you think of the new place? First time here, what do you think?
First time ever. It gives me? It gives me like a retro.
It's a nice place, man. We definitely We got lucky coming here.
Mhm.
Shout out to Rich, man, for taking us in. Good guy. I'm not just saying that because he's here. But yeah, I guess let's just get into it, man. Chop, why don't you let the people know
Wait,
the fire episode you came up with
before
today.
we continue on the episode, Bill's gonna win.
You're damn right there.
Yes.
I hope Derrick Henry slips on a banana peel. But, like, only, like, doesn't, like, break anything. Just, like, hurts his tailbone or something. He can't play.
You could be out
Guy's
for
a freak of nature.
You see when he runs, he's like this.
You know what my dad told me? He spends, like, $500,000 on just, like, his body every year. Like, workouts, like, food that he eats. And just, that's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Well, they say your body's a temple.
My body's a temple of hostess.
All right, let's get down what we were talking about today.
Yeah, let him know. Give him the update. Let him know what we talking about.
We're talking about Bigfoot,
Yeah,
known
that's
as
right.
Sasquatch.
That's right.
known
Sam
as-
Squamch.
Sasquatch. There's a
Yeah.
Sasquatch over there, Ricky.
Yeah, dude. All the good shit. Yeah.
Hey, look, I got a sheet of paper. Look how old technology I am. I'm still getting the new feel of this place. Yeah, meets Samson word means wild man. Bigfoot size is 6 foot to about 15 foot. Weighs between 400 and 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
Just
Yeah,
trying.
man. Let's Yeah. He hold on a second. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Oh yeah, let's start here in the early days. Ecologist Robert Pyle argues that most cultures have accounts of human-like giants in their folk history, expressing a need for some larger-than-life creature. Each language had its name for the creature, featured in the local version of such legends. Many names mean something like wild man or hairy man, although other names described common actions such as that it was said to perform, such as eating clams or shaking trees. European folklore traditionally had many instances of wild man of the woods, or wild people, often described as a naked creature covered in hair, with only the face, feet, and hands, and in some cases the knees, elbows, or breastises remaining bare. These European wild people ranged from human hermits to human-like monsters. Upon migrating to North America, myths of the wild people persisted, with documented sightings of wild people reported in what is now New York State and Pennsylvania. In a 2007 paper titled Images of the Wild Man Inside and Outside Europe, it stated, "To be sure, the modern Sasquatch is largely product of a European-derived culture, as possibly to an even greater extent is the Australian Yahoo. Accordingly, traces of the European wild man are discernible in both figures, yet the Sasquatch is partly rooted in Amerindian representations of hairy hominoids, even though the relationship between these, which are often described as small, and the giant Sasquatch of the popular Canadian-American imagination is hardly straightforward." So yeah, man, I mean, everybody's had different names for it. Everybody thinks something differently of Bigfoot. You know, a lot of people think, it's just some kind of human-like creature that grew a shit ton of hair and then just moved to the woods. I've heard people go as far as to say they think it's just a hippie that never, left the hippie age and just grew his hair out and just lives off the land.
You're saying wild people is now what is now New York State and Pennsylvania? Are they talking about crackheads?
Jesus. No, I'm pretty sure they're not talking about crackheads.
I'm talking about just New York State.
Yeah, I don't think it's crackheads, though.
I'm not for sure either.
I know one thing for sure. Sasquatch is the hide-and-seek champion of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Many of the indigenous cultures across the North American continent include tales of mysterious hair-covered creatures living in forests, And according to anthropologist David Daglin, these legends existed long before contemporary reports of the creature described as Bigfoot. These stories differed in their details regionally and between families in the same community and are particularly prevalent in the Pacific Northwest. Chief Michelle of the... Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Nalaka Pamuks. Sure I butchered that, but it's all right.
Hey, at least I didn't try to say that name. You want me to try to say the name?
No, it's okay. At Lytton, British Columbia, told such a story to Charles Hill Tout in 1898. On the Toole River Indian Reservation, petroglyphs created by a tribe of Yokuts at a site called Painted Rock. Jeez, man, you didn't have to pick a topic with so many big words in it. Jesus.
Hey, I'm just talking about Bigfoot. How's
Good thing
that?
I'm doing this, not you. We'd be here for hours.
Oh, yeah, we will.
At a site called Painted Rock are alleged by Kathy Muskowitz Strain, author of the 2008 book Giants, Cannibals, Monsters, Bigfoot and Native Culture, to depict a group of Bigfoots called the Family. The largest glyph is called Hairy Man, and they are estimated to be 1,000 years old. According to the Tulare County Board of Education in 1975, Bigfoot, the Hairy Man, was a creature that was like a great big giant with long shaggy hair. His long shaggy hair made him look like a big animal. He was good in a way because he ate the animals that might harm people. And Yokut's parents warned their children not to venture near the river at night or they may encounter the creature. Now this, I think, is one of the biggest things that is always common in a lot of the stories about that you hear about Bigfoot, is a lot of people will say, you know, that Bigfoot's, you know, he's a good guy. You know, he sticks to himself. He ain't hurting nobody, you know. A lot of people like think of him as like a protector of the land, kind of. Which is pretty cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the Yeti is his cousin?
All right, you know what? Go wait outside.
Yeah, that's the first one he said
You
this
took
year.
it too far. Go wait outside.
I really think about the Yeti is a snow abominable man.
Not everything is related.
Yeah, okay. There is.
If you say so. You know what? Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. 16th century Spanish explorers and Mexican settlers told tales of the lost vigilantes, oscuros, or dark watchers, large creatures alleged to stalk their camps at night. In the region that is now Mississippi, a Jesuit priest was living with the Natchez in 1721 and reported stories of the hairy creatures in the forest known to scream loudly and steal livestock. That's another big one too, is a lot of people, you know, you'll see in like a lot of like the, you know, a lot of stories about people like Bigfoot sightings. A lot of people say, oh, my livestock went missing. It must have been Bigfoot. Like, poor Bigfoot, man. What if he's just chilling? He's like, I don't be eating your livestock, bro. Maybe it's the Jersey Devil, you know?
Chupacabra?
Also true. Jersey Devil, that's also real, by the way.
Your brother, come on, Yoda.
I was just going to bring that up.
What, the Jersey Devil?
No, the Chupacabra.
Yeah, go ahead. Chupacabra, tell us about it.
Wait, before we go on, that used to be our old host.
He's still there, just in spirit. He's not here in physical form anymore.
Chupacabra.
And they also have the Sisamato. Is also the Mexican Bigfoot. So they have two.
Yeah, I feel like this kind of stuff like goes hand in hand, you know, like you're talking about Bigfoots, obviously you're going to talk about like Yetis, you know,
right.
Abominable Snowman, which is kind of the same thing.
No, they're making the crop circles too.
Hey man, you never know.
Right.
Maybe they're working with the aliens. You know, aliens built the pyramids, by the way. You know that, right?
It was more than what was
Definitely
here.
wasn't no people. That's for sure.
Look
That's
at
a
that.
different story, though.
The Erie Canal as well.
That's a different story. That's a story for a different episode. That's when we'll get like we'll put our tinfoil hats on. We'll really get in it.
Put tinfoil hats on.
Ancient Mesopotamians.
Ancient aliens.
Hey,
Yeah, that's when we'll like.
yo, you put tinfoil hats on.
We'll put our hair all up like that crazy guy in that Gorgio or whatever, Giorgio.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put our hair all spiked up and crazy like him. Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't have no size in my hair.
You ruin everything. But yeah, like then you also talk about. Did we talk about that on here? Did we talk about skinwalkers? We did an episode about skinwalkers.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
I don't know if he was on.
I don't know if you were
was-
here
that was
for it.
before.
I think it was my brother.
That was before me.
Yeah, I think it was my brother. Yeah, so that's another thing. They all kind of like go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like skinwalkers, Yetis, all that shit. Bigfoot. You know, some people will tell you you're crazy for believing, but you tell them, "You ever seen a Bigfoot?" And they say no, and say, "Boom, exactly. How do you know he don't exist?" And they say, "How do you know he does?" And say, "Why don't you shut up?"
When you shut up,
Boom.
squad A.
Like the guy upstairs. Has anybody seen
All
him?
right, calm down, Joe.
Whoa, whoa.
Not canceling us was the last episode. You should have said
Oh.
that then. We're not trying to get canceled anymore, okay? We should have named that episode "Please Cancel Us." And just say a bunch of controversial shit. Future episode idea. We'll do that later.
But I was saying, his appearance, Bigfoot's appearance, is described as a large, muscular, centered with certain areas of dark hair. His smell,
Does he smell like cupcakes?
no,
Damn,
I wish he did.
that'd be sick.
Bigfoot is to have a foul smell. No shit, he's probably roaming around with duty on him.
Yeah, man. He probably gets fucking dingleberries, poor guy.
Poor guy. Those are not fun.
Do you think he likes... 100% you didn't say that. Do you think he really likes beef jerky, or is that just the commercials?
I think that's just commercials. I'm pretty surprised we didn't have no beef jerky from the Sam Squanch.
Right?
Man, now we can actually do stuff like this. Like, hey, by the way, we got jerky here.
Beef jerky's too fucking expensive now, man. Don't
$8
think-
or so.
That's why I only eat it when I go to my rich uncle's house. He always has some. I'll just be eating it. I'll be stuffing my pocket.
Who,
when I
Uncle
leave.
Bobby?
No, my Uncle Mike.
I
'Cause
get
he
it
can afford it.
when we go to wrestling. There's a guy that sells it there.
Oh,
Yo, we should go raw. We should go raw, mate. March 3rd. Raw. Key Bank. March 3rd. Get in, loser. We should go raw. Live event.
okay, I'm down over there. Can we talk about Bigfoots first?
Oh,
Before you start planning your life. In 1929, Indian agent and teacher J.W. Burns, who lived and worked with the Stalais Nation, then called the Chehalis First Nation, published a collection of stories titled Introducing BC's Hairy Giants, a collection of strange tales about British Columbia's wild men as they were told by those who say they have seen them in Maclean's magazine. The stories offered various anecdotal reports of wild people, including an encounter with a tribal member had with a hairy wild woman who could speak the language of the Douglas First Nation, which was the Douglas First Nation was a band of the government in the Inshukche Nation, whatever that means. Burns coined the term Sasquatch, believed to be angelized version of Sasquatch, roughly translating to hairy man in the Hakamakan language. That's really what it says. Yeah.
I'm not trying to pronounce those words at all.
Burns describes the Sasquatch as a tribe of hairy people who claim they have always lived in the mountains, in tunnels, and caves. The folklore of the Cherokee includes tales of Tseel-Kalu, who are described as slant-eyed giants. Wow, that's fucking racist, but okay. I think they just mean Asians. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Whoops. I forgot. That resided in the Appalachian Mountains and is sometimes associated with Bigfoot. So Bigfoot got himself a little squad, huh?
Now,
He be chilling.
what state has not had a Bigfoot sighting?
Do you know it and you're asking?
Yes.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait,
guess
wait.
Colorado.
No. Not Colorado. That's a good stomping ground.
No, you're right.
If
you're
you
right.
had the
choose. Go ahead.
or it cannot be Oregon, it cannot be Washington, it cannot be California, it cannot be North Dakota, South Dakota, it cannot be Wichita.
What if you just said one of them and that's one of them on there already?
I'm gonna have to
You're
say,
making all these rules.
I'm saying Arizona.
I'm gonna say.
It's too hot for him. Arizona.
I'm trying to remember which one you kind of made a face with. I'm gonna say South Dakota.
Hawaii.
Fuck. Why didn't I think of that? God damn, that's a great guess. Shit. That was right there too. That was like the easiest one.
And Alaska? No, you can't. You can't go to Alaska because you got the abominable snowman.
Yeah, man, of course.
But
Which state has the most sightings?
Arizona. No. What has a lot of woods? Colorado. Washington?
Washington. Over 700. Followed by California.
Yoder, I gotta be honest with you, you just cheated. So he was telling me behind your back what it was.
Man, this is gonna be.
I know you're gonna see it when you watch the video, so I had to tell you now. Nice assist.
Before we continue on, you know how we almost had right here. Am I go right here? Can you see me right here?
They could see wherever you are.
Shut up.
You don't have to move your hand to a special spot. They can see your hands wherever they are.
Yeah, the only reason I'm getting off subject because like I saw him post a picture with fighting and our guest. I said, what the fuck?
This man hate reacted to Yoda. Can you believe that?
I know.
I didn't hate Yoda. It was the mastermind. But I'm gonna get that seat one day. Watch.
No, probably not. You had the seat. It gets uncomfortable after a while.
Nah, I like this couch right here, man. This is nice.
Yeah, exactly. See,
I
as soon as I offer him what he wants, then you don't want it no more.
This is my spot.
He only wants it when I don't want it. That's the problem. Members of the Lumi tell tales about creatures known as... Can't they just call them normal names, man? Tis-emiquus. The stories are similar to each other in the general description of the Tis-emiquus, but details differed among various family accounts concerning the creature's diet and activities. Some regional versions tell of more threatening creatures. The Stahar, or the Quayoy, were a nocturnal race, and children were warned against saying the names so that the monsters would not come out and carry them off to be killed.
Don't say the name.
That kind of reminds me of, like, did you guys do it when you were growing up? Go in the mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times?
You guys say Bloody Mary, no windows, with rain, door gotta be shut, and you guys said Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Who made all these rules, man? When I was growing up, it was just you had to go in a dark bathroom and say Bloody Mary 3 times.
Spin around.
No, you guys say it in the rain just when her spirit comes out.
Oh.
The other one was Candyman. You had to say Candyman a couple times.
Oh, that...
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be completely honest and vulnerable with you right now. I never did it because I was terrified. I really thought someone was going to come kill me, so I never did it. I still won't do it to this day.
Here's a little fun fact. You know, Chop got his fun facts. I'm not in order today. I know Cheetah doesn't like that because why?
I just don't like that you announce that you have fun facts instead of just saying the fun facts.
The viewers got to know.
No, they don't. They would know when you start saying the fun facts.
No, I'm just saying, if you don't watch us before, this is the first time you've seen us, I got to introduce the fun facts. I wish I could have like a little bulletin. Chop's fun facts. Like
remember how I told you that you over-explain stuff a lot? Remember I told you?
I'm gonna have Rich.
No, Rich,
when
don't
Chop
do
said
that.
his fun facts, just be like a little.
No, don't ever do that, please.
Music. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Please don't do that.
The first. that'd be idea.
Oh my god.
That's how you get the fans
You're
involved.
getting drunk with power. Stop. It's your first day here.
All right. Let me give. The first person to capture Bigfoot was Roger Patterson. That was Ed Richke pulled that video up of Sam Squancher. That's that video right there.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
You don't have to point to it. You just say the video. They'll see it on the screen.
But still.
That's pretty cool. That's definitely a Sam Squamch.
It's fucking Sam Squanch.
He walks like a human, though.
Right? Well, that's what a lot of people believe, that they believe it's some kind of like human, like a humanoid kind of.
See his hands, how they go.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'm about to go to the plug real quick.
Yeah, where do you think he's going on? Where do you think he's on his way to?
Going to the plug.
See Mrs. Sam Squamch?
Going to the bathroom.
He's like, I'm going home early. I got out of work today early. I'm going home to see Miss Sam Squamch.
Oh, no, I'm taking a detour.
I'm going to see my side Sam Squamch.
Side Squatch.
Ooh, side squatch. That's a good one. That's crazy.
Some people believe that Bigfoot make hollow noises, and that he lives in a swampy forest near mountains, and that's where the Yeti comes from.
You know, actually, you know the Bridgewater Triangle that I've talked about 1,000 times?
Mm-hmm.
That I always say I want to go visit. There's a lot of people say there's sightings of Bigfoot there, too, in the Bridgewater Triangle.
Really?
Yeah, because that's right. There's a swamp in the middle of the Bridgewater Triangle. What are you doing, dude?
I'm getting behind the scenes, man.
Why? Don't do that. That's weird.
TikTok.
That's weird. Don't
We
be
also
doing
got
that.
TikTok, y'all.
All right, calm
Till
down.
3
Till
more days.
Sunday. Yeah.
All right, guess we're going the short reels.
The Iroquois tell of an aggressive hair-covered giant with rock-hard skin known as the Otniarcha, or stone giant, more commonly referred to as the Genesqua. In 1847, Paul Kane reported stories by the natives about Skakooms, a race of cannibalistic wild men living on the peak of Mount St. Helens. U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt, in his 1893 book, The Wilderness Hunter, writes a story he was told by an elderly mountain man named Bauman, in which a foul-smelling bipedal creature ransacked his beaver trapping camp, stalked him, and later became hostile when it fatally broke his companion's neck. Roosevelt notes that Bauman appeared fearful while telling the story, but attributed the trapper's German ancestry to have potentially influenced him. The Alutiiq of the Kenai Peninsula in Alaska tell of the Nantinak, a Bigfoot-like creature. This folklore was featured in the Discovery Plus television series Alaskan Killer Bigfoot, which claims the Nantinak was responsible for the population decrease of Portlock in the 1940s. So yeah, I guess that would be like what Chop was saying. I guess kind of like a Yeti, I guess, in Alaska. Less menacing versions have been recorded, such as one by Reverend Elkanah Walker in 1840. Walker was a Protestant missionary who recorded stories of giants among the natives living near Spokane, Washington. These giants were said to live on and around the peaks of the nearby mountains, stealing salmon from the fishermen's nets. Those sneaky little bastards. What if you're coming down to get your net and all your salmon's just gone, bro? What are you gonna do? You go home and just like beat your wife or something?
Whoa.
What?
Look for Bigfoot, beat
Isn't
him.
that what they did back then? I'm sorry, that was a crude joke.
Yeah, get
I
us
shouldn't have said
canceled.
that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
If you guys are interested in
We're not. Go ahead.
June 12th through the 15th in Pennsylvania, there's a Bigfoot expedition.
I bet that cost $200.
Bigfoot's, Pennsylvania's not too far.
That's like another big thing too. Like, you know how like Roswell, like they take advantage of the alien thing, you know, so like they'll feed into it. That's what like a lot of places do with like Bigfoot. They'll like feed into it because they know there's so many people that like are fans of it. It's not bad. I mean, it's a genius business idea. If you can get people to come, you know what I mean? Why not?
I'm gonna get back to my fun facts for you. Your Scott stories, right?
Fun facts.
There's DNA evidence to date to prove Bigfoot existed.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy right there, man.
Maybe they'll finally catch him years later, like the Golden State Killer.
But the Golden State Killer was like, "Hey, I
killed
did."
him like decade. They found him decades later.
Mm-hmm.
Was it because of the DNA or?
Yeah.
Who?
DNA got because of like the way they use DNA, it's more advanced now, so they're able to.
Who was the one? Who was the one serial killer? It was the idiot. Like, hey,
BTK.
Yeah.
Yeah, who literally wrote the news station and told them, "Oh yeah, it's me. I want you to call me BTK." Hey, you're not giving me enough attention. This is me. And then got himself caught.
Did we ever do the BTK episode?
Fucking idiot. No, I don't want to do BTK episode. He's fucked in the head. I'd rather never talk about him again.
How about him or Donner? No, we got to crack it. You know we got to do that. We got to do that.
There's 100 people that have done those episodes. I don't want to do episodes everybody else is doing.
How
I want to do Joe Schmo that no one's ever heard of.
or a woman serial killer?
Yeah, or Mary Schmo that no one's ever heard of. All right, come on, Mr. Fun Facts. Let's go.
A Brazilian legend said that Bigfoot was captured in Brazil in 1867. It was fed berries, nuts, and bananas. But Bigfoot did not like bananas.
I hope not.
The Native Americans believed in Bigfoot long before Europeans came to North America.
Yeah, they had all the best stories, man. That's where we stole our stories from. Was from them. They had all the best legends.
Oh, this is interesting. Many believe that Bigfoot is a vegetarian, with others believes that he is a meat and plant eater. I was like, define the word vegetarian. Is it more of a...
They don't eat like meat and cheese, right? Or milk?
No, that's vegan. That's vegan.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Too bad I don't have my little...
Why don't you have it?
I don't have a plug over, man.
Should have asked that question before we started.
Hey, I'm still new here.
We're still new too. We've only been here twice.
Been here twice longer than I have.
All right, over. Yeah, you don't know why that on forever. Winning.
Some people some believe that Dave Thompson was the first to discover Bigfoot in 1811 when he found a set of his footprints.
Danny Thomas, the guy who started Wendy's.
No,
That's Dave Thomas.
Oh,
David.
what a dummy! Who's Danny Thomas?
His son?
I don't know.
You know Wendy was based on based on his daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know who Danny Thomas. Who the fuck is Danny Thomas? Why did that name just come up in my head?
Is he one of you?
Chime in. Danny Thomas is like the guy from the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Shy. That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
he had a TV show.
Yep. Okay.
Danny Thomas show.
Yeah, that's why.
His daughter was like Marlo Thomas. She
Yep.
was on TV
Okay.
in the 60s.
Yep. That's why.
But he was like a famous comedic actor back in the. And then he started the Danny. What's the name of the hospital? They always advertise the
Oh,
hospital.
Shy's Children's Hospital.
No.
It's
not here. It's
St. Jude.
St. Jude.
St. Jude,
Wait.
that's it, St. Jude.
Danny Thomas is your cousin.
Well, technically, kind of, not really. He comes from a part of the family. Don't talk. To
Wait a
him.
minute. Is Richard like our Jamie?
Yeah, dude. That's a behind the scenes guy right there, man. Don't call him Jamie though. He'll kick you out.
I'm saying that's kind of
And then
cool.
if you get out, sorry to say, but me and you are gonna stay. So you're gonna be on your.
Oh
own.
yeah.
Don't worry, I won't be Facebook and I won't get fact checking me.
Oh, okay, perfect.
A good joke.
He does that enough for all of us, anyways.
Who?
You. Fact
Yeah.
check us all the time.
Got to be real. We're live. We're not
Literally
live.
nobody cares.
People will care. They go, you guys did this back in this day.
All right, come on, Mr. Fun Facts.
His footprint, Bigfoot's footprint, are said to be 24 inches long, 8 inches wide.
Jesus.
That's why he's called Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense.
That's
But
definitely big
Then
feet.
again, with Bigfoot, I do believe in Bigfoot. A show of hands, who believes in Bigfoot? All right, we got 4 people for that vote.
Wait, back up real quick.
What?
Did you say there's nothing like big feet?
What?
You didn't think I was gonna catch that, did you? I caught that.
I didn't hear what he said. Think you
I'm
heard?
just gonna ignore that one.
Yo, you know who's gonna be screwed up part? Me and him tagging up on you.
Sorry, it was fun while the last one was me and you. You know.
Yeah, now it's chopping. Hey, I might gun for that spot.
Oh, Yoder.
What's wrong with that spot?
I'm not like when I'm looking at the camera.
What are you talking about? The camera's right in front of you.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Just look right at it.
Oh.
They're both.
Oh my god, I have a headache.
No, but they were saying like there was like local kids, teenagers buy like a costume, like a gorilla costume, and make.
Oh yeah, dude. People do that all the time.
Oh, there's Bigfoot.
People still do that to this day. They'll put on Bigfoot costumes, go into the woods, and try to get a picture and say, "Oh, pay me for this picture." And people will be like, "No."
And they say, "Sir, that you still have a tag there that says from Halloween Spirit."
Turn around, they can see the zipper on the back.
Or you just see a white
That's
man.
not a zipper. Oh, it's a necklace. Good times. I would do that. That'd be sick. That's what we should have done. If we would have had enough build-up time to know we were going to do this episode, we could have got a Bigfoot costume and sent him out into the woods, and we could have just recorded him. Pretended like we found Bigfoot.
That'd be kind of funny.
And then we could have beat him with a baseball bat.
Or
and dragged him back.
Or have Rich does the magic to show show a cyclops of us. Oh shit, there's Bigfoot. Then you just see the person falls over.
Like a found footage movie. That'd be sick.
Hey Rich, can you do that?
What was that?
Could we send you if we send you a video? Can you just of us in a Bigfoot costume and something falls over?
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna make our own Blair Witch movie. I think now that we're in this studio.
I was saying, what if
Let's do
Bigfoot
that.
and the Blair
Make our own
Witch?
found footage movie. That'd be sick.
Oh, is that Bigfoot? No.
Except Chop dies in it. So sorry. So one of us has to die. It's gotta be you. Sorry. Can't kill Yoder. Yoder's the old man. He's the he's our DEI hire. Just can't kill him.
You know how
Can't kill me because I'm the gorgeous leading man.
You're leading my ass. You know how this all started?
Oh my god.
I don't forget what episode we're in. It
Shit's
started
getting
off
thick.
with a phone call from me. I did one of these.
The shit's getting thick in here.
I did one of those.
Okay, we don't need to rehash the story every 10 episodes.
And how Yoda came on as a special guest.
that never left?
Exactly. Now we can't get rid of him. All right, man. Can I continue now?
Yes, you can continue.
Are you done interrupting?
I wonder if Bigfoot's ever met a bear.
Maybe they fight, dude. Maybe they have fight clubs. They all meet up in the summer and they all just fight, just beat the shit out of each other. That'd be cool. Like Yogi Bear's there, dude. Smokey the Bear,
Smokey Bear.
Tony the Tiger,
Ranger Rick.
Ranger Rick. They're all
And
there.
Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. We're going to take some pictures
Get a
today.
picnic basket.
On July 16th, 1924, an article in the Oregonian, I don't know, something like that, made national news when a story was published describing a conflict between a group of gold prospectors and a group of ape men in a gorge near Mount St. Helens. The prospectors reported encountering guerrilla men near the remote cabin. One of the men, Fred Beck, indicated that he shot one of the creatures with a rifle. That night, they reported coming under attack by the creatures who were said to have thrown large rocks at the cabin, damaging the roof and knocking Beck unconscious. The men fled the area the following morning. The U.S. Forest Service investigated the site of the alleged incident. The investigators found no compelling evidence of the event and concluded it was likely a fabrication. Stories of large, hair-covered bipedal ape men, or mountain devils, had been a persistent piece of folklore in the area for centuries prior to the alleged incident. Today, the area is known as Ape Canyon and is cemented within Bigfoot-related lore. Badass. That's cool. Now, fast forward to 1958. Jerry Crew, a bulldozer operator for a logging company in Humboldt County, California, discovered a set of large 16-inch human-like footprints sunk deep within the mud in the Six Rivers National Forest. Upon informing his coworkers, many claim to have seen similar tracks on previous job sites, as well as telling of odd incidents such as an oil drum weighing 450 pounds having been moved without explanation. The logging company men soon began using the word Bigfoot to describe the apparent culprit. Crew and others initially believed someone was playing a prank on them. After observing more of these massive footprints, he contacted Andrew Genzoli of a Humboldt Times newspaper. Genzoli interviewed lumber workers and wrote articles about the mysterious prints introducing the name Bigfoot in relation to the tracks and the local tales of large hairy wild men. A plaster cast was made of the footprints, and a crew appeared holding one of the casts on the front page of the newspaper on October 6, 1958. The story spread rapidly as Genzoli began to receive correspondence from major media outlets, including the New York Times and Los Angeles Times. As a result, the term Bigfoot became widespread as a reference to an apparently large unknown creature leaving massive footprints in Northern Carolina.
Yo, before we continue on with that, Russia, France, and Germany all place Bigfoot on the endangered species list.
For real?
Yeah, right here.
It's in black and white. It must be real.
It's on paper. I don't see that anymore. You don't see that anymore. It's on paper.
I don't, because as soon as I get used to him, I could have a little spot right here. I do.
You know what's funny is the city where the institution in Massachusetts
What?
that did the children,
What is
did the
it?
experiments.
Oh, the Fernald State School?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a fucking wild one.
July 2023. Had a sighting there.
Really?
Yeah,
At Fernald?
yeah.
Oh,
in the mountains
shit.
there.
That's pretty cool.
Yo,
Possible Bigfoot encounters at night.
Oh wow, what a link to our old episode.
Choose that
badass.
mountain with 7 miles of Leo Minster.
Oh, that's cool.
yo, no lie, me and Cheeto's about to get costumes to go to the state park and fight each other.
Yeah, we did plan that at one point.
We'll go to Kill Devil or Devil's Hole.
Damn, Fernald, that's wild. What a coincidence.
Man, I'm not walking all the way down the Devil's Hole fight there. Oh, that.
Yeah, if I go all the way down, you better get a crane to bring back up, because I ain't walking back up.
Going down is not the problem. It's coming back up.
Oh yeah, especially in a costume. No,
And
I'm gonna be dead.
You'd be like Cartman off when he was playing Awesome. He keep on eating toothpaste because
in June of 23 in North Carolina, there were multiple large creatures heard screaming. Located 5 miles out of Sparta.
See, that's the crazy thing is like, you know what I mean? It's like the sightings of Bigfoots and shit have never, you know what I mean? They've never gone down. They continue happening even now, you know what I mean? Like even as early as 2023, people are like, oh, we've seen them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's
told
crazy.
you. I told you about that one. It's the Himalayan cousin, the Yeti.
You just had to fact check me, see? Couldn't
Old
help it.
Skunky.
He couldn't help it. He couldn't help himself. He had to fact check me.
Man, I was trying not to fact check it, man. I was
Named him
trying.
after weed.
Old
Old
skunk.
Skunky.
Just imagine finding old skunky. Like, hey, what's going on, old skunky? Why are your eyes so closed? Because of prevent forest fires, man.
Here's another one. In 2002, sorry, my watch went off. In 2002, the family of Jerry Crew's deceased coworker Ray Wallace revealed a collection of large carved wooden feet stored in his basement. They stated that Wallace had been secretly making the footprints and was responsible for the tracks discovered by Crew. Wallace was inspired by another hoaxer, Rant Mullins, who revealed information about his hoaxes in 1982. In the 1930s in Toledo, Washington, Mullins and a group of other foresters carved pairs of large feet made of wood and used them to create footprints in the mud to scare huckleberry pickers in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. The group would also claim to be responsible for hoaxing the alleged Ape Canyon incident in 1924. Mullins and the group of foresters began referring to themselves as St. Helens Apes and would later have a cave dedicated to them. Wallace, also from Toledo, knew Mullins and stated that he collaborated with him to obtain a pair of the large wooden feet and subsequently used them to create footprints on the 1958 construction site as a means to scare away potential thieves.
Wait, you're saying this dude, Randy or Ray or Rhett Mullins.
Rant.
What name? What can't be like a someone name? He's like, man, I'm making a bunch of feet. I'm gonna pay these guys to go around.
Yeah, man, you know. You know, there's always going to be someone out there that's scared when they're in a forest that they're going to run into a Bigfoot. It's a good way to keep people away from your shit.
All right, here's the situation. You're in the woods. You about to see Bigfoot. Do you get naked, tussle with him, or you run out the other way?
Why in the fuck would I get naked?
It'd be
What's
funny.
wrong with you?
It'd be funny.
Do you need help, like mentally? What is wrong with you, man? Seek help immediately, please. In the 1830s, a Wyandot chief was nicknamed Bigfoot due to his significant size, strength, and large feet. Potawatomi chief Mawamsuk, known as Chief Bigfoot, is today synonymous with the area of Walworth County, Wisconsin, and has a state park and a school named for him. William A. Wallace, a famous 19th century Texas Ranger, was named Bigfoot due to his large feet, and today has a town named for him, Bigfoot, Texas. Lakota leader Spotted Elk was also called Chief Bigfoot. In the late 19th, early 20th centuries, at least 2 enormous marauding grizzly bears were widely noted in the press and each named Bigfoot. The first grizzly bear, called Bigfoot, was reportedly killed near Fresno, California in 1895 after killing sheep for 15 years. His weight was estimated at 2,000 pounds. The second was active in the 1890s and 1900s between the Snake and Salmon rivers, and supernatural powers were attributed to it.
That's fucking crazy right there. 2,000 pounds for a beast. I don't know. I might have to leave some of my trail DNA in the woods if I'm running out of there.
Yes.
But if you do happen to find Bigfoot, do you go on social media like, hey, by the way, I found Bigfoot?
You know, I've thought about this before. If I ever, like, in some kind of crazy, you know, some crazy happened and I actually was able to find him, I don't think I'd tell anybody. You know? If he's been hiding this long, why give him up, you know? Let him keep hiding. Let him live, man.
Right.
You know? I just want to be like, me knowing that he's out there would be enough for me, I think. I'd probably, like, tell, like, my friends and shit that are close to me, but I don't think I'd really want to, you know, give up his secret.
If I'm in that situation, I probably won't give it a secret. What if you can speak what if you can speak English?
What if he's like, yo, man, want to come back and eat some Subway with me?
So,
Play some PlayStation? I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go, bro. I'd be like, yo, turn me into... What if it's like vampires, where if he bites you, you turn into a Sam Squanch?
Wasn't there a movie, Harry
and the Hendersons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love that movie.
What year that came out of? 83?
Oh, it's got to be super old. I was going to say something, I forgot what it was. I don't know.
What's the movie called, Henry?
Oh, there was a movie that just came out last year. It was called Sasquatch Sunset or something like that. Where it's like a family of 4 Sasquatches. You know, the actors are literally in prosthetics and makeup the entire movie. They don't speak at all. They're just 4 Sasquatches. Apparently, there's a sex scene at one point too. Yeah, very strange.
Yes.
I know it came out in 1987.
Oh yeah, see, I told you it was late. On October 20th, 1967, Bigfoot enthusiast Roger Patterson. Oh, did you say this? Yeah. That's who took the video. The original video. Yeah.
But I was going to say that, but you probably have more information on Robert Patterson.
But Robert Patterson and his partner Robert Bob Gimlin were filming a Bigfoot docudrama in an area called Bluff Creek in Northern Carolina. The pair claimed they came upon a Bigfoot and filmed the encounter. The 59.5 second long video, dubbed the Patterson-Gimlin film, has become iconic in popular culture and Bigfoot-related history and lore. The PGF continues to be highly scrutinized, analyzed, and debated subject. Academic experts from related fields have typically judged the film as providing no supportive data of any scientific value, with perhaps the most common proposed explanation being that it was a hoax. Now there's like a list of like proposed explanations of what people think people are actually seeing. One of the most obvious ones, obviously, is bears. Scientists theorized that mistaken identification of American black bears as Bigfoot are a likely explanation for most reported sightings. One of the data scientists, Flo Foxon, concluded that if Bigfoot is there, it may be many bears. Foxon acknowledges that the alleged Bigfoot sightings have been reported in areas with minimal or no known black bear population. She states, although this may be interpreted as evidence for the existence of an unknown humanoid in North America, it is also explained by the misidentification of other animals, including humans, among other possibilities. Another big one is escaped apes. Some have proposed that the sightings of Bigfoot may simply be people observing and misidentifying known great apes, such as chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans that have escaped from captivity, such as zoos, circuses, and exotic pets belonging to private owners. This explanation is often proposed in relation to the skunk ape, as some scientists argue the humanoid subtropical climate of the southeastern United States could potentially support a population of escaped apes. And another one is humans, obviously. Humans have been mistaken for Bigfoot, with some incidents leading to injuries. In 2013, a 21-year-old man in Oklahoma was arrested after he told law enforcement he accidentally shot his friend in the back while the group were allegedly hunting for Bigfoot. In 2017, a shamanist wearing clothing made of animal furs was vacationing in North Carolina forests, and local reports of alleged Bigfoot sightings flooded in. The Greenville Police Department issued a public notice not to shoot Bigfoot for fear of mistakenly injuring or killing someone in a fursuit. In 2018, a person was shot at multiple times by a hunter near Helena, Montana, who claimed he mistook him for Bigfoot.
Mistook.
Yeah, mistook him. That's what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. A dude came from visit America. Oh, I'm coming in. I'm going to have my fur ammo suit on. But I get gunned down.
Yeah. Additionally, some have attributed feral humans or hermits living in the wilderness as being another explanation for alleged Bigfoot sightings. One story, The Wild Man of Navidad, tells of wild ape man who roamed the wilderness of eastern Texas in the mid-19th century, stealing food and goods from residents. A search party allegedly captured an escaped African slave attributed to the story. During the 1980s, several psychologically damaged American Vietnam veterans were stated by the state of Washington's Veterans Affairs Director Randy Fisher to have been living in remote wooded areas of the state. Another one is they call pareidolia.
Before you go to that, you were saying about the vet. You think that was part of the
MK Ultra?
MK Ultra?
I don't think so. I think the vets from back then just seen a lot of shit and came back to a country that pretty much hated them. And I think a lot of them just, the PTSD just got to them and they fucking were like, I'm just going to go live off the land.
Are you saying UGK?
What?
What's that?
MK Ultra?
Yeah, MK Ultra. How long did that program last?
I don't know, I think it ended in like the 70s. Sometime in the 70s, I believe.
Oh, never mind, it was 80s.
Yeah.
That'd be a deep conversation right there.
Some have proposed that pareidolia may explain Bigfoot sightings, specifically the tendency to observe human-like faces and figures within the natural environment. Photos and videos of poor quality alleged to depict Bigfoots are often attributed to this phenomenon and commonly referred to as blob squatch. Yeah, blob squatch.
Blob squatch.
Another majority of mainstream scientists maintain that the source of the sounds often attributed to Bigfoot are either hoaxes, anthropomorphism, or likely misidentified and produced by known animals such as owls, wolves, coyotes, and fox. Both Bigfoot believers and non-believers agree that many reported sightings are hoaxes, which is mostly probably true, because if Bigfoot's really out there, you ain't catching him on tape. That's for sure. That motherfucker got too good at hiding. Let's see what else there is. Expert consensus is that allegations of the existence of Bigfoot are not credible. Belief in the existence of such large ape-like creatures is more often attributed to hoaxes, confusion, or delusion rather than to sightings of a genuine creature. In 1996 USA Today article, Washington State zoologist John Crane said, "There is no such thing as Bigfoot. No data other than material that's clearly been fabricated has ever been presented." The author of one review article states that, in their opinion, it is impossible to even consider cryptozoology a science if it continues to consider Bigfoot seriously. As with other similar beings, climate and food supply issues would make such a creature's survival and habitats unlikely. Bigfoot is alleged to live in regions unusual for a large non-human primate. Temperate latitudes in the northern hemisphere, all recognized non-human apes are found in the tropics of Africa and Asia. Great apes have not been found in the fossil record in the Americas, and no Bigfoot remains are known to have been found. Phillips Stevens, a cultural anthropologist at the University of Buffalo, summarized the scientific consensus as follows. It defies all logic that there is population of these things sufficient to keep them going. What it takes to maintain any species, especially long-lived species, is having a breeding population that requires a substantial number spread out over a fairly wide area where they can find sufficient food and shelter to keep hidden from investigators. In the 1970s, when Bigfoot experts were frequently given high-profile media coverage, McLeod writes that the scientific community generally avoided lending credence to such fringe theories by refusing to even debate them. Paleontologist and author Darren Naish states in the 2016 article for Scientific American that if Bigfoot existed, an abundance of evidence would also exist that cannot be found anywhere today, making the existence of such a creature exceedingly unlikely. Naish summarizes the evidence for Bigfoot that would exist if the creature itself existed. If Bigfoot existed, so would consistent reports of uniform vocalizations throughout North America, as can be identified for any existing large animal in the region, rather than scattered and widely varied Bigfoot sounds haphazardly reported. If Bigfoot existed, so would many tracks that would be easy for experts to find, just as easily they easily find tracks for other rare megafauna in North America, rather than complete lack of such tracks alongside tracks that experts agree are fraudulent. And finally, if Bigfoot existed, an abundance of Bigfoot DNA would already have been found, again, as it has been found for similar animals, instead of the current state of affairs where there is no confirmed DNA for such a creature whatsoever. I think these guys are just fucking lame. Like, what's the problem in just believing in something, man? Who cares if it's real or not? Let people believe what they want to believe. Fucking party poopers. I bet you guys are real fun at parties.
I bet you are. Yo, you have any opinions, any thoughts on that?
I tend to believe with Debbie Downers.
Really? You don't believe in Bigfoot?
Wait a minute, Paul.
You raised your hand when you said who believes in Bigfoot. You raised your hand.
I take my hand down.
Oh, whoa. You can't do that,
You're kicked out.
I take my vote back.
You're kicked out.
You can't. That's about a half hour ago.
What made you suddenly disbelief all of a sudden?
What you just read.
Wait a minute. What he just read impacted Bigfoot.
Yoder. That's me taking back my friendship from you.
There's no DNA evidence.
So what, man? It doesn't mean nothing.
There's only one Bigfoot. How can you reproduce?
No, there's multiple big
How do
ones.
you know there's not multiple? We don't know.
We haven't seen a clan.
They
a
could be out there
pack.
squawking every day, man, making little Bigfoots.
Or
Little foots.
little foot. I'm
Oh,
sure.
shit, I just thought of that movie. Now I'm gonna cry. Fuck. Another big one in the Bigfoot community is that a lot of paranormal claims go hand in hand with Bigfoot. That a lot of people believe Bigfoots are psychic, can shapeshift, are able to cross into different dimensions, or just completely supernatural in origin. Additionally, claims regarding Bigfoot have been associated with conspiracy theories, including a government cover-up. There have also been claims that Bigfoot is responsible for the disappearance of people in the wilderness, such as 1969 disappearance of Dennis Martin in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Additionally, there have been claims that Bigfoot has been responsible for vehicle accidents, vandalizing property, delaying construction, and killing people. In 2022, a man from Oklahoma claimed he killed his friend because he believed he had summoned Bigfoot and was going to be sacrificed to the creature. Okay, maybe those guys are a little nuts. Maybe just a little. But yeah, so I'm pretty heartbroken. I just found out that Yoder doesn't believe in Bigfoot all of a sudden, so
He was
sad now.
Yoda was all gun ho.
He was all gung ho for it. Then I read a couple words. Now he's like, "Oh, I don't believe anymore."
Oh, there's no DNA proof.
Whatever, man.
You don't
I'm tired
need
of you.
You don't need to believe there's proof. You gotta have it right here to have belief as a proof.
Yeah, you gotta believe in here, brother.
Right here, man.
You gotta believe right here, man. Don't you believe in here? You believe in aliens?
Yes.
There ain't no
What?
DNA for that either, motherfucker.
Wait.
God, I'm sick of you.
You believe in aliens, but you don't. All of a sudden, you went from Team Bigfoot to Team No Bigfoot. Can you explain that one to us? Can you explain to our viewers, our listeners, of Getting Loser?
I feel like you're just telling me right now that you don't believe in Bigfoot just to make me mad.
Yes.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I think he. All right, so wait outside.
Why do you guys do this to me? You know I get mad very easily.
It's fun.
Hey, yo, is that a new necklace?
Yeah, it is.
Is that the same necklace? It's like,
Yeah, same Michael.
Man, I remember his little one. That shit looks
Yeah,
like
it broke. I
that's-
cried for days.
Yo, that shit looks like a fucking medallion.
I felt naked without it, so I had to get a bigger one this time so it doesn't break. There are several organizations also dedicated to Bigfoot.
And
The
Yoda's
oldest
not
and
allowed to be in
largest,
that?
the oldest and largest one being Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. The BFRO also provides a free database to individuals and other organizations. Their website includes reports from across North America that have been investigated by BFRO researchers. Other similar organizations exist throughout many U.S. states, and their members come from a variety of backgrounds. Another big one is the North American Wood Ape Conservancy,
The Woody.
a non-profit organization, states its mission is to ultimately have the wood ape species documented, protected, and the land they inhabited protected. Author Mike Mays of the NAWAC states, if just anyone hauled in Bigfoot carcass, the blowback from animal rights groups would be beyond ruinous. So, yeah. Then it's just got like a list here of like a couple similar alleged creatures, like the All-Mass from Central Asia, which is a cryptic folk creature said to inhabit Caucasus. Then there's the Fear Lythmore, the creature which is said to haunt the summit and passes of Ben Macaudi, the highest peak of Cairngorms, and the second highest peak in British Isles. Then we got Amongo in the Philippines, which is described as a hairy, man-sized ape with long nails. Then we got the Barramound, which we talked about, which is Afghanistan, Pakistan. The humanoid primate. The Bukit Tama Monkey Man, commonly abbreviated to BTM, is a legendary creature said to inhabit Singapore. And there's a couple other, like, Indonesia, Japan, India, Sri Lanka. Everybody's got their own. China, Australia, Malaysia, Indonesia. Everybody's got their own type. Everyone's got their own Bigfoot, basically. Their own version of Bigfoot, I should say. But yeah, man, that's our story on Bigfoot.
Fucking A.
When was the last sighting here?
Oh, I don't know. Look it up for us. You're our new Jamie.
Yeah, not
Look
me.
it up, fingers.
1998. Clarence.
Where?
Clarence in Akron, off Route 93.
Let's go make a new sighting.
They
They'll put us on the map.
they're on ATCs or ATVs.
They'll put us in the newspaper. I mean, the headline might be, "These three guys are fucking insane," but at least we'll be in the newspaper.
Right.
Or we get a dummy, put a Bigfoot costume on, we'll hold him up like a trophy.
That'd be sick.
To make the photo look like it's not there anymore.
Let's get a midget. Just keep him in our house. We'll keep him locked in my house for years. We'll let him shave it all, and then we'll let him come out, and we'll chase him around and say it's a little Bigfoot. Genius idea.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I've watched a lot of movies, and when you cage a midget, they get very angry. Little people. They get
Little
very
person.
angry. Little person. Yes. I gotta tell you guys a secret real quick. Little people used to scare the shit out of me. I was deathly afraid of them.
He was afraid of clowns,
I was
midgets,
afraid of clowns, dude.
leprechauns.
It's because of Leprechaun. That's what got me, man. That movie fucked me up when I was a
That
kid.
movie was a good movie.
That movie fucked me up when I was a kid.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
When he stabs you with the bong. It's crazy. Yeah, it was, I think Bigfoot's something we've wanted to talk about for a while, too, so I'm happy we finally got to do it. It's one of those, it's one of those topics that you could literally talk for, you know what I mean?
It was
You could talk for hours about it, because
There was-
everybody's got a different idea, everybody's got different,
like Exhibit A.
beliefs. Yeah, like
Yoder
who changed his mind
And
after a half an hour.
No, I believe in Bigfoot.
whoa! You can't just going back to Bigfoot now.
Making me mad. But yeah, so, yeah, man, that's Bigfoot.
And
I actually, I have a Bigfoot sticker on my laptop. It says Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass. So I had it on my water bottle at work and they told me I had to take it off because it was inappropriate. So I didn't see the big deal, man. It's true.
My
It's
friend
real.
believes. He's got a picture, I believe, of Bigfoot.
Hey, man, we all gotta believe in something, right?
yep, I can't wait for next week. As just three of us, figure out what to do.
I thought you'd do D&D.
Man,
Done?
I'm done for now.
See how it is, Yoder? See? He knows the show goes on without him, whether he's here or not, so now he wants to be here.
Hell yeah! Fuck
Well-
you fighting it. It's not Drew.
Wow.
It's Chop.
Don't be saying that to my boy fighting, man. This is my guy. But yeah, oh yeah, real quick too. I meant to mention it before we started, but I forgot. Nate from Losers Club, who was on here a while
Yes.
back, their band's having a show. When is it? March?
March.
Yeah, March 21st, I believe.
Yes.
He wants all of us to come.
Tickets are inexpensive too.
Yeah, they're not that bad. I looked at the place; it's not that big either. So it's just like a little kind
I
of.
would have to take Friday and Saturday off.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he wants us to come.
Wait,
Though I
Friday
told
and
him.
Saturday.
Yeah,
it's Friday.
Saturday I have to be to work at 2:30 in the morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he said he'd like for all. He said he'd like if we could all come. I told him I'm only coming if I get to come backstage, and he said okay. So I guess that means I'm going backstage.
Backstage.
You suckers get to stay in the crowd. I'll be backstage, probably with my
Yeah.
boy Nate.
Yeah. We said we were with him.
I told him to come back. I told him he should come back on the pod before then and promote the show. So
Maybe we can get a
yeah,
acoustic.
we're gonna try and get something worked out. Try and get him on here soon. Miss that guy. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I meant to say it before we started, but I forgot. And then about halfway through, I remembered, and I didn't want to just go off topic like somebody else.
Hey, Wolf, that's my style. You said, I'm the glue to this record ass ship.
That's what helps you sleep at night.
Hey, if you guys could subscribe to us, that 30th. We appreciate it. Let's go to 100. Let's make 100.
Can we get to 50 first before you make a big one like 100?
All right, let's get to 50.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get to 50.
That's a small one. We can get there.
30. It's happening.
Whoever the 30th is, I'm dead ass. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna kiss you on your lips.
But how we find out?
I'll find out. I'll search the globe. You know what's weird? I don't know why they don't show your subscribers on YouTube. I don't know why. I tried to look to see who was subscribing. It won't tell me. I don't know why.
I think we're not big enough yet.
It's weird. It doesn't even make any sense. Nothing you do makes any sense. Yo, what are you doing? You ordering your food?
No.
Oh, I'm about to order my food in a second.
Where you guys?
Starving.
Where you guys are grocery spot now?
Getting a sub from
Mr.
Mr.
M's.
M's.
Mr. Fucking
Right
A.
down the street. It's
Mr.
bomb.
M's down the street from us.
Bomb food.
Maybe that we can get them to be our commercial.
That'd be cool.
I'm hoping one day liquid death, but it's not gonna happen.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's end this now. Rich is tired of listening to us. I can tell. He wants to get out of here. He's sick of us.
Man, he's like, man, I had to deal.
He's second guessing it now. He's like, why did I let these guys come here?
He's like, I had to deal with Cheetah, Yoda. He's okay. Now I got to deal with Chop and
Yeah,
Cheetah.
you're the one. You're the one that's gonna ruin it for us. I think he's gonna have to kick us out. We'll be back at the trailer like the old days,
He'd be like
the OG days.
he'd be like, Harris, shut up.
Literally.
Or like how Mike said, your cat's acting weird, man.
All right. Let's end this now. Get out of here. Order some food.
All right.
Thanks for riding along, losers.
Oh my god.
We're not saying that no more?
No. We never wanted to say that. You're just the one that insisted on saying it all the time.
Always check on your homies.